Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly, VC Chair. Back to do a really quick video here. Actually going to do a video response to MB Drummer's 100 subscribers contest. First and foremost, man, congratulations on the 100 subs. I just subscribed to your channel the other day, and this seems to happen, it's been happening a lot more, especially the last 6 months or a year or so, is that, the VC, there's so many people, and watching videos, and you go to one person's video, it takes you to another person's video, and, I've been checking out your videos over the past, I don't know how many months or whatever, but, just never realized that I had not subscribed to your channel, as many of your videos as I've seen. I guess that's kind of what happens in this age when it's clicked to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. But I definitely went in and subscribed, and again, congratulations. And I wanted to make sure I had a chance to jump in and do an answer to your question to celebrate your achievement, man. Playing in the background, I don't know if you can hear it or not, because it's on the other side of the wall there, but Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire, very good stuff. But anyway, man, you had a really, really good question here. I mean, this one, after I kind of dug in and started, looking for things, it really made me think about things in a different way in terms of, you have your rock music, you have your classic rock, you have your R&B, whatever else. But when you take kind of the time, like you have to do with this thread, to kind of just put all together some of the greatest music that came out the year you were born, it kind of gives you a different view of things, just kind of seeing what was going on, during that year overall, by seeing all the different genres all together for that 1 year. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it was really, really cool. So cool question. It definitely brought a lot of thoughts and some interesting things to notice to the table. So let me kind of go through and share with you. I know one of the things we talked about was showing an album that was released on the day you were born. I really didn't find one, but at least not one that was of really kind of interest or anything. But one thing that did pop up was Grand Funk. Try to get the glare out of there. This is their kind of greatest hit CD, but the song We're an American Band was released on my birthday as a single. And then I think about 2 or 3 weeks later, the actual album was released. But We're an American Band was released on my birthday, which is kind of cool. So I kind of discovered that. Also, I do remember my mother always telling me, because Paul Williams happens to be one of my favorite Temptations of all the Temptations that came through. And it wasn't exactly on my birthday, but it was like a day or so before or a day or so after that he passed away. Because my mother used to always tell me that she was in the hospital giving birth when she heard that Paul Williams had passed away. So not the coolest thing to be associated, but still, that was kind of right there at the same time. But let me kind of go through and share with you some of the stuff that came out the year I was born. And again, it's really, really cool to put these different genres together and kind of see what was going on that year, just from a musical standpoint. So I think that alone kind of gives you an idea about what was going on in life in general. Again, it's just kind of, this thread just took things one step, really, really cool stuff. So you can definitely get some perspective of what was going on in the world and in the country during this year. So start off by looking at Curtis Mayfield, Back to the World. I mean, that one in of itself tells all kind of stories about what was going on at the time. So very, very good stuff there. David Bowie, Aladdin Sane. Another one that came out the year I was born. Oh, I also did discover that David Bowie was doing a concert in Hammersmith. He did a live concert the day I was born. And I kind of looked that up and kind of pulled out some stuff on the set list. I think I jotted it down right here. And some of the stuff he played that night was Ziggy Stardust. He played All the Young Dudes, Changes, Space Oddities, White Light, White Heat. That's just some of the songs that came off the set list. And that was in, in Hammersmith. So David Bowie played live the night I was born. And again, that stuff just kind of like, it's the day I was born, he was on stage singing that song, and then it's like all these years later, I'm sitting here jamming it just like 2 days ago. And I don't know, that is amazing when you start to think about it. But anyway, moving right along. Herbie Hancock Headhunters. Another very cool album to come out the year I was born. As well as Stooges. That's Raw Power. Leonard Skinner, pronounced Leonard Skinner. Houses of the Holy, Led Zeppelin. And again, that goes back to what I was saying about just kind of really discovering things. I would never associate these albums being like right there together. They just never would even cross my mind. But anyway, moving right along. Oldfield, Tubular Bells. That's a classic I'm sure all you guys know. And the ultimate classic, Dark Side of the Moon, came out the year I was born. I guess I was born so Pink Floyd felt they had to make this awesome tribute to the world because of my birth. New York Dolls. Again, another one I would never associate being right there with Houses of the Holy. One of his masterpieces, Stevie Wonder, Inversions. This had, Living Just for the City. Or Living for the City, I'm sorry. Another great album. And then the last two, Queen. And $1 Billion Babies, Alice Cooper. There's some pretty cool stuff that came out the year I was born, including me. So there you go, VC. And again, congratulations on the 100 subs. I'm sure we'll be back no time at all during your 500 subs contest. And, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Great question. Made me think a lot, and I really like that. All right, so take care of yourself, take care of VC, and we'll talk to you guys soon.